Month after Hindu-Muslim clashes in UK's Leicester, expert Dr. Chris Allen has stepped down from the review panel. Now remember, he's a hate crime expert. He was set to lead a review into the cause of the recent violent disorder in East Leicester. He, in fact, has now stepped down. In fact, Dr. Chris Allen said that he felt that he would not be able to carry out the review in a way that would meet the necessary level of academic security and scrutiny. The City Mayor, Sir Peter Soulsby, who commissioned this review, has said that levels of online abuse relating to it are very, very disturbing. And the review was announced, remember, after large-scale disorder broke out on the 17th of September following tensions involving mainly young men from the Muslim and Hindu communities. And this has happened after the India and Pakistan clash, the match. My colleague Sanjay Suri now joins us on the broadcast. Sanjay, the reason for Dr. Chris Allen stepping down, even though he is saying that he has not gone ahead and done that because of the kind of abuse socially online that he's receiving?
Well, I think we need to review the way we are considering this. The fact is that we are describing Chris Allen as a hate crime expert. On record, he has spent the last 20 years researching Islamist and Islamic issues. That has been his subject. That's the only subject he has ever gone into. There is no parallel work where he has considered issues involving Hindus or members of any other religion. He is clearly one who is focused on these issues relating to Islam, and he has had for the last 20 years very close associations with several Islamic groups. Therefore, the very appointment of him, Chris Allen, to conduct such an inquiry appears to have been suspect and not credible. Given his record, a number of organizations objected to this. 13 Hindu temples wrote to the Leicester authorities saying, and to the Leicester Council headed by the Mayor Peter Soulsby, saying they do not have faith in the impartiality of this person. And they pointed to a tweet in which he had already ruled out Islamist extremism as a factor in the riots. They said that he has prejudged the issue and therefore cannot conduct an impartial inquiry. They were arguing that anyone who conducts this inquiry should be impartial. Now, given his record, at the second stage or the earlier stage really, the appointment of Chris Allen itself was suspect. Peter Soulsby appointed somebody who is known to have certain views and a certain record. And it is in the face of this that a lot of Hindu groups objected to the appointment. Since then, it is Peter Soulsby who has described that the criticism of this appointment as online abuse and online hatred. The fact is, a lot of Hindu groups were concerned and they expressed their objections. They do not have a concern about his views. Chris Allen can have his views, but for him to be leading an impartial inquiry appeared not credible.
So, Sanjay, since you are saying that he should not be called a hate crime expert, if we actually look at past instances, if you can tell our viewers about his prejudiced views in the past with certain references, what would those be?
Well, I said that his views have all arisen on his subject of Islamic and Islamist issues. Now, that is the area that he has worked in. He has been associated very publicly with a lot of Islamic groups. That is not to say that every view for that reason is prejudiced. But given this vast body of work over the last 20 years that has considered issues relating to Muslim groups and Islamic groups, his appointment to an impartial inquiry appeared to groups to be not very credible, and therefore they had made some objections to this.
All right. And the reasons why Dr. Chris Allen has pulled out of this inquiry is probably best answered by him. Let's leave it to that. Let's see what really can be said about why has he decided to pull out of this review panel that was ordered. Remember, these clashes broke out